y'all are gonna judge me, but please be responsible. If you are like 18 and up or like 16 and you have your license, don't lose it. Okay, it's not worth it. And if you think your license is gonna expire soon, you should probably get a new one. Long story short, I lost my license 5 months ago and I continue driving. It was illegal. Don't do that. Okay. Y'all learn from me, okay? It's not a good thing. It's not cute. You're not living recklessly. No, it's not fun. Don't do it. So Greg, which is my manager, he kept telling me that I needed to get a new license because I literally couldn't do anything. I'm 22 and I can't do anything without a license. So I went to the DMV, which is the worst place on the entire planet now. If you ever been to the DMV, you know how terrible it is. Raise your hand if you've been, or you can't raise your hand on a live stream. Good job, fucking Larry. Comment I if you've been to a DMV, just so I can not feel alone here, because right now I feel a little bit alone because I know some of y'all are young as shit. Oh shit, okay. I got some adults. I got some grown women and some grown men. Okay. But I went to DMV and I was waiting in line. And so the way it worked, it was like 2 cones in front. And then there was, let me start from the beginning, which is even worse. So I went to the DMV in my pajamas, which was a black, like, you guys know I always wear my shirts like cropped to my waist. It's literally the most basic thing I ever do, but like I always crop my shirts to my waist. And I went in some sweatpants and a cropped shirt. So I walked out of the building and there was these 3 girls outside and it made me so uncomfortable because they were like laughing at me. Like I can see why they're laughing at me because when I walk, I walk like I'm in a runway. It's a bad habit of mine, but every time I walk out of buildings, I always think I'm just like on a runway, and it's like it's a bad habit that I need to fix. But I walked out and they started laughing at me, and I like started getting like panicky, and I was just getting uncomfortable. And then I like get closer to them because I was walking towards the direction, and one of them is, "Oh, that's a boy." And my immediate instinct was to look at her. So I looked at her and I stared at her and I was like, it's 2020, dumbass. And I walked away. So that was that. And I probably shouldn't have said it that way just because like my feelings got hurt and I just got so triggered from like me back in high school. I couldn't do it. But I said that and I walked away, and then I went to my manager, Greg, and I was like, these girls literally just laughed at me. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I can't do this. Like, why are people so fucking rude? And I was like, just so sad over no fucking reason. So then I made him drive past, and I was like trying to find the girls to like educate her. I was like, you know what? The fact that you guys are laughing at me and I support girls, and I was just going to give her a whole speech. But I couldn't find her, so I just left. And then eventually I went back to the DMV to go back in line. And she was like, hey, we weren't laughing at you, by the way. And I was like, oh, okay. But I know you were. I'm not stupid. Why else would you be laughing at me walking and then say, oh my God, that's a boy? It's okay. I get it. People suck. But anyways, then that already just triggered me. And now I'm in line, okay? So it's a long line. It's hot outside. And I'm literally next up. I'm literally the second person in line. And this boy walks past to go inside of the building. And he's like, oh, Larray, like, I love your videos. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then his mom walks past me and she bumped into me. Oh, come on, English. Hello. She bumped into me. She goes, can you move? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Just because, like, I understand I was in her way. My fault. So I moved. And I'm not being dramatic, guys. I will go bring Greg in here right now. Then she walks back out. And I'm like, now this is my time in line. I'm the next person up. She was walking out and there was space for her to get through. But instead of her going through the space, she backs up and goes, can you get out of my way? And literally my entire heart, like I was so shook. Y'all, I was just minding my business. I was like listening to like Don't Call Me Angel in my head. I was like, Don't Call Me Angel. And out of nowhere, I just black out. I was like, oh, okay, so you want to get punched in your face, but I can't because I'm such a little bitchy person. I couldn't do it. Anyways, so my immediate fire flight instinct just happened. And, you know, it was not a thing that you should do to an elderly person, especially if her son likes your videos. But the moment she said, can you just move out of my way? I literally go, bitch, do you not see the space? And she like went through the space and she was like talking in like, I think it was Russian. I think she was talking in Russian. She was like just going off of me. And I just went put my hand in her face. I was like, eh. Like just because she was being so disrespectful for no reason. And then the worker, okay, guys, y'all are judging me. I could feel it. But then the worker was like, don't put your hand in her face. And I was like, did you just not see her like assaulting me? And she was like, you were in her way. And I was like, this is the entrance, bitch. The exit is that way. Like, what? And I just felt so attacked and just triggered because everyone was just coming at me. And like, I started getting hot and I was just thinking about the crop top and I just couldn't do it. Anyways, I cried. Couldn't do it. No, not me. Wrong bitch. It was the worst. I'm never going to the DMV again. It's a traumatic experience. People, I understand like the DMV sucks, but like people just take their anger out on anybody. And it's so difficult because it's just like, girl, why? Like, we're all here for a reason. We're all doing the same thing. There's no point to be mean. You could have just said, excuse me, like, I'm trying to get past. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, whatever. Anyways, that was the DMV experience. I'm never going back to DMV again. Don't go to the DMV, you'll die instantly. I hate the DMV. It's because, yeah, they're so mean. Like, for no reason. It's like, just be nice. It's really not that hard. That's a Karen. She wasn't a Karen. She was from Russia. Is that Karen such a Caucasian name? She was Russian. That was Helga. Like, she was mad. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to get in your, okay, well, now I'm still feeling bad. I want to go apologize to her so bad because I felt bad for putting my hand in her face, but I was just triggered. I didn't know what to do. I literally, you should have punched her. No, because there's someone to beat me up. He was straight. Oh my God. So me and Ravon, guys, another story time. So me and Ravon were getting freaking, mommy gonna cry. This is so annoying. But we went to get sandwiches because we were hungry. And so we're in line and these like straight boys noticed me and they were like staring at me and like my immediate firefly instinct just told me that they were like about to like jump me. Like I literally thought they were going to come pull up on me and just beat my ass and dog walk me. So while they were all huddling up, looking at me, like laughing and talking, I was like, Ravon, we gotta go. Like, they're literally gonna beat us up. We have to leave. So me and Ravon, I grab him by the arm and we book it out of the fucking restaurant. And literally they started like as soon as we left, we didn't even get our food. Like I was like, no, I'm not having this. I'm not gonna get jumped by straight boys I don't know. Like I'm not doing this. That's trauma, y'all. But no, so we run out and we get to our car and then the boy gets to like, he like runs after us and goes to my car or Ravon's car. And I'm like in the like passenger seat with the window up like this. And he was like knocking on the window. And I was like, no, please don't leave me up. He was like, Larray, like I love your videos so much. Like I hear your inspiration. He was being so sweet. I was like, I thought you were about to literally assault me. Like that's so sad. My anxiety, y'all. Like that shows that like, you can't judge a book by its cover. Like sometimes, guys, you just really need to be open-minded because not everyone's terrible. And I can't believe I booked it, y'all. I left my soup and my sandwich. Didn't care. I was not getting beat up. I'm okay. Straight men scare me. Men in general scare me. So I